we're doing your love reading for the month of March. Yeah, goodness gracious, this year is flying by already. Wouldn't you agree? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, guys, I'm being highly stimulated over here. You can, for those of you that pay close attention, I'll start pulling on my garments. I'll start adjusting my clothes. I get pulled in so many different directions, and that's already what's happening here with me, with your reading. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let me ground this just a little bit. All right, what deck should I use for you? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo. Okay, I'm being drawn to this deck over here. For those of you that care to know, this is the Vibra Tarot. Vibra? Like vibra? Is it vibra? Vibra? Like vibrations? Vibra? Let's see. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so we're going to start your love reading by first tapping into the relationship, the connection, which is going to tell us the present ongoing dynamics, the present position of this relationship, what's going on, what's happening is going to give us clarity into that. Let's see. And then after that, we're going to take a look at the feminine and the masculine energy. And all of those positions there are going to give us a broader perspective. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. I'm hearing, so before we continue, we're tapping into a relationship, a connection in which I'm hearing there are strong emotions, and I'm hearing it has been established, I'm hearing in some way or another, that there's two people here that really want to be with one another. So there's a very strong, passionate connection already here that is being emphasized. I'm hearing to begin with. So before we start, okay, let's just highlight the passion, the strong connection that two people, you and another, have, okay? And then we have the Two of Swords. So twos could be of significance. You could be seeing 222, 2222. 22 are significance. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, certainly. Look at that. Look, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then right here we have the Lovers, which, emphasizes what? Two. Lovers, two people. So 222, twos are of significance, okay, for many of you. And the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so this is the position of the relationship and the connection. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of confusion happening at this time. Or I would say a lot of things. I'm hearing confusion, not because there should be any, not because anybody is necessarily confused about what it is that they're feeling. I'm hearing, but the present circumstances, I'm hearing what can be seen, what can be perceived, and what cannot be seen, and what cannot be perceived. I'm hearing it is these things. I'm hearing the environment, the present reality. I'm hearing the present illusion of things that are bringing doubt and a lack of certainty, perhaps upon this relationship, this connection, the love that two people have towards one another. So what do I mean by that? If you didn't catch it, is that there's a sense of uncertainty and clarity here about how strong or how much love there is between two people. Now, that is only because of the present circumstances. I'm hearing what can be seen, what can be perceived, and what cannot. Two of Swords. So there's outside, I'm hearing forces, certainly. There's other forces I'm hearing that have nothing necessarily to do with the connection that two people have that is causing uncertainty. There's a sense of defensive here. I get a little bit. Let's see, what is this Two of Swords? I feel like there's a lot of wishes, a lot of hope. about this relationship and this connection. I'm hearing that despite it all, it's still had and being sustained. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I'm hearing, I doubt. I'm hearing there's someone here, Nine of Pentacles, that is doubting. I'm hearing their place in their position. I'm hearing the position, the role they play, I'm hearing in another's life. Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. I'm hearing, I don't know where it is that I stand. Two of Swords and Nine of Pentacles. I don't know where it is that I stand. Well, if you have to know, you hold a very important position, because that's the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm hearing there is someone here that just is not aware, cannot perceive at this time for whatever reason how important they really are. I'm hearing, I love you, I care about you, I have strong feelings for you. I'm hearing, no matter what is happening, the way that things look. I mean, have no doubt, Two of Swords and Nine of Pentacles, you are incredibly important. Okay, so that's pretty much what we have going on here. There could be a Gemini, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces of significance. Really, it could be anybody, a Sagittarius as well, specifically because there's a horse here. Let's take a look at this Queen of Cups. There's someone here I'm hearing that is having to really trust their intuition and what their inner guidance is telling them. Okay, I'm hearing, because here we have a situation in which all we have is strong emotion. Okay, because there is a lack of clarity here with the Two of Swords. I'm hearing a certain veil here that is not allowing you two people to see clearly. So it's very important that at this time you go within for answers, for clarity, to guide you and give you perspective about what is really happening. So let's leave it at that. Now let's take a look at the masculine energy. You decide who that is. For many of you, you might not, and we go back and forth between those energies. So one month you might be the masculine, the next one you might be the feminine. Well, how do I know if I'm the masculine, the feminine? Well, we just saw the Queen of Cups there. You're really there's nobody really that can help you with that. It's all about the connection. The way that you know is that's going to help you know is by developing a connection with yourself. But yeah, like I'm getting for you specifically, Aries, that with you guys, I feel like this is true for all readings, but you know, doesn't necessarily have to be so. But for you specifically, and in particular in your reading right now, I'm getting that message where some of you are going to be going back and forth between these energies, masculine and feminine energies. I'm hearing it just depends on what month it is. So let's see. Masculine energy, let's see. What is their position in all of this? We saw what is going on. We have the Three of Pentacles, okay? I feel like the masculine energy at this time is needing help and is needing assistance, okay? They need help and they need assistance. I'm hearing they're having a hard time I'm hearing maintaining and dealing with the present circumstances. We have the King of Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius of significance. Yeah, the masculine energy is coming from a place I'm hearing where they're wanting to have some sort of cooperation. They're seeking some sort of compromise. They're seeking assistance and help, I'm hearing, in moving forward. I'm hearing, I can make this possible. I have an idea. I want to, I'm hearing, and I want to create a particular reality here, in which I'm very passionate about, that is very important to me, and that I feel that I'm ready to create and start, I'm hearing taking action towards. I'm hearing, but Three of Pentacles, I need help. I need outside cooperation. I'm hearing I can't do this alone. The King of Wands and then the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. Here we have the Nine of Earth. So now I'm seeing this as like the feminine energy. So I feel like the feminine energy, Nine of Pentacles, is a very big source of inspiration that is a highlight in the masculine's energy. Do you see? So I'm seeing this Nine of Pentacles here is like, and then the horse I'm seeing as this like as a strong desire and will to like push yourself to do something, wanting to be led by your passions and your emotions and your desires. And I feel like that's where the masculine finds themselves. But with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like whatever vision it is that they have, they are unable to, I would say completely, maybe they feel like they are unable to create it because they feel like they need outside cooperation. They need further assistance here. So there's something that the masculine energy is wanting to take action on and do, but I'm hearing they need more help, whether that be from the feminine energy, other forces. I'm hearing spirit. We have the Death card. So for many of you, there's the Scorpio of significance. With the Death card, I feel like I could be connecting with those of you that have had a relationship, a connection end. I feel like the masculine energy is seeing the feminine as they're seeing the connection that they have with the feminine as having been drastically impacted. With the Death card, the number 13 could be of significance. The number 3, yeah, threes are a thing. So with the masculine, I feel like they're sensing a strong. They're sensing a kind of, I don't want to say disconnection. What is it that I'm getting? It's like something has drastically changed about the relationship and the connection that they have. I'm hearing with the feminine. Something has drastically changed. So there's something I'm hearing that they are unable to count on. That could certainly be the cooperation of the feminine energy, because that is, I feel like, something that they are seeking, desiring at this time in order to make a vision of there's a possibility. And here, you know, the source of inspiration, I feel like certainly is their source of motivation is the feminine energy. And here we have the Death card. So I'm seeing this as not a disconnection or necessarily an ending, final ending, but more so as something a particular, I'm hearing dynamic or something about, I'm hearing the feminine energy that is no longer, you know, at their disposal. It's like that energy there, you know, which again could certainly simply be the feminine's cooperation. I'm hearing is no longer there, is something that they no longer have, you know, to draw from. I hope that makes sense. So let's see, make perfect sense to me. Let's see. What about the feminine energy, Aries? What about the feminine energy? We have the Five of Wands. So the feminine has this like certainly a combative, you know, kind of energy, which just means that it's in conflict, okay? I'm not saying that the feminine energy every day is like fighting with everybody around them and is just like angry, but as it pertains to the position of this relationship and what is happening towards, you know, towards the masculine, let's say, their energy is certainly in conflict. So what does that mean? It means that when somebody is in the Five of Swords, the feminine energy is in that Five of Wands. I'm sorry, in the Five of Wands. It is the Five of Wands, right? What is this? This is the Five of Fire. Yeah, the Five of Wands. When somebody's in the Five of Wands, it means that it's not going to be easy to have a conversation with them, to be around them necessarily, because there's always going to be something in opposition, in conflict. Okay, so the feminine energy is in opposition and in conflict. What does that say? It says that they're not easily going to be, they're not going to be like cooperative. It's not going to be easy. I'm hearing perhaps to talk to them or just kind of just be around them. Okay. And especially if we connect it to the masculine energy, which, they had the Three of Pentacles. It's like the feminine energy is in opposition, is in conflict with what the masculine energy is trying to create, is in opposition of that. Okay. We have what was I saying? I'm like, is this the Five of Swords? You heard me. Five of Swords. There it is. So you see, I'm already picking this energy up. All right. So the feminine energy is in a place where, they're not willing to, I'm hearing, to compromise, to cooperate. They are in, I'm hearing they are actively, presently in opposition and in conflict with the masculine energy. And they find themselves in a place where they're not going to be necessarily willing and open here to, I'm hearing, be lenient or to kind of bend in any kind of way. They're kind of headstrong. And they're certainly going to be combative, and with the Five of Swords, not necessarily, what is the word that I'm looking for? Not prone to finding or any sort of solution. So that sucks. But, I'm not judging, because I haven't looked into why this is. Somebody can look at that. It's not that I'm defending the feminine energy. I'm just simply saying, I'm clarifying something here, because, people make assumptions. Immediately they see this and they're like, well, you don't know why it is that I'm in that position. You don't know why it is that I'm acting this way. I'm acting this way because of this, or that, which could be true. I don't know what the past is here. Now, somebody could just, somebody could be, somebody could be in this in this energy for countless of reasons. Some might be valid, some might not be, but that's besides the point here. Okay, here, that is just what's going on presently. I'm not going to look into the past here, but presently the feminine energy, let's just say you are being difficult, most certainly so. The feminine is being incredibly difficult. Okay, incredibly challenging, difficult, and actively in opposition and in conflict. I'm hearing with the relationship, the connection, and with the masculine energy. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more card. But I feel like that's pretty clear. But let's just get one more card. Five of Swords, and then the Five of Wands. Here we have Seven of Pentacles, and we have, what is that, a panther, and then we have a woman and a gentleman there. So the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like the feminine energy is just frustrated. Look, guys, something that I noticed that I hope that you're keeping up to is that there's double digits everywhere. So in the beginning, I was talking about the twos, right? The twos. Here we have 5 and 5, and did the masculine have like repeating numbers there too? So look at that. The feminine has 5, 5, and then they have 7, 7. 5, 5, 7, 7. So 14 could be of significance, as well as the, I'm hearing October for some of you, May, or just the number 10 could be of significance for some of you. I feel like the feminine energy is just frustrated, guys. Yeah, like the Seven of Wands is a person that is defensive. So the feminine energy is like, again, defensive. Again, it's not going to, be prone here to cooperate, to be, I'm hearing, lenient in any kind of way. And I feel like it's because they feel like they have been left no choice, okay, but to be in this kind of energy of like, look, Seven of Pentacles, I have been incredibly patient, because that is the Seven of Pentacles. I've been incredibly patient. I'm hearing there's something here. I'm hearing that I've invested my time and energy to, and which has, I'm hearing, continuously has failed me. So I feel like the feminine is feeling like the masculine has continuously let them down, okay? And well, they find themselves in this kind of like no nonsense energy of like, you know, I've lost my patience here. Seven of Pentacles. I mean, but don't let that fool you. I mean, they still want this to move forward. Okay, they still want this to move forward, and I feel like they still feel a very strong connection with the masculine energy. And then here we have the Seven of Wands, which again, is this defensiveness, this very strong boundaries of like, I'm not allowing perhaps the masculine completely to get through. So the feminine is certainly blocking energetically the movement of this relationship, perhaps, you know, forward, but they're doing it because, you know, I'm hearing there is something that has been reoccurring here in the relationship, which has failed them many, many times. I'm hearing, and after so long, well, I'm hearing they've fallen into this energy. Okay, let's just leave it at that, because I mean, I could go on, you know, analyzing that and going further and further. Here we have the Six of Wands. I feel like both people deep inside, okay, are wanting this relationship and this connection to be a success, okay, to make it out of these perhaps hard times. How can you expect, you know, this to be moving forward? I do see things getting better, especially there with that Six of Wands. I feel like two people being very important factors, okay, in each other's life. Let's see. For some of you, this could certainly be a marriage. We have the Ace. What am I telling you guys? I said, you know, there's repeating numbers here. There's repeating numbers. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So what does that tell me? It tells me that two people are very much connected. I feel like two people very much desire the same thing, but they're kind of just, they're linking. I'm hearing they're coming into harmony at this time. We have the Eight. Where is this moving forward? I feel like there will be a new beginning here for the both of you, okay? An opportunity, I'm hearing, to invest and plant. I'm hearing new seeds. Ace of Pentacles. And with the Ace of Wands, I feel like there is definitely, I'm hearing the opportunity for love here after experiencing some loss. Do you see? That looks like someone that's mourning. So that's where this relationship is headed, guys. I feel like it's headed. I'm hearing it's certainly this relationship, this connection is going to be given the opportunity, I'm hearing, to reinvest in love after experiencing loss. So I feel like that's a pretty positive outcome. Let's grab an oracle card for you guys. Yeah. And then here we have the Chariot, and the Chariot is all about being focused, okay? Moving in one direction, moving forward. And I'm hearing moving forward, guys, but don't think it's easy with the Chariot, because with the Chariot, it's like, if you could think about it like this, it's like driving on a very windy day. You know how the car, you know, moves this way and then moves that way, and you're kind of having to, you know, hold on to the steering wheel. That's kind of like, that is the Chariot, which it goes very well with your reading, because there's two opposing forces here. There's two opposing forces that kind of push back and forth here, but that are both trying to get it to one destination. So let's see. Let's grab an oracle card for you to close the reading. And I actually want to get it from this oracle deck. I don't know what it's called, because it came in this pouch here. And it doesn't have any name, and it's a beautiful deck. I really love the messages, okay? But do bear with me, one, because they're long, and because the font is very small, and then on top of that, it's small, it's tiny, and it's in cursive, so it makes it a little difficult to read and keep up with. But I mean, it's worth the hassle, because it has beautiful messages. So let's see. Let's grab a message from here. Aries, if you want to book a reading with me, you could do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, Voyage, tarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. If you have an Instagram, please do follow me on there. That link is down below. I'm doing random pick a cards on Instagram. I'm doing this new weekly card where I pull a card, and that's like the weekly energy. for the collective, for those that are, following me, link to me there. I'm sharing my extensive collection of tarot decks as well. I'm like featuring, have a spotlight where I feature a deck every week. So, hey guys, you are more than welcome to follow me on Instagram if you would like. All right, let's see. Here we go. It says, take your time. Take your time. Don't tell an Aries that. They have everything but time. While in our cage, all we can dream about is breaking free and soaring on the wings of freedom. Though when that day comes, it's not always easy to spread our wings and fly. When we have been in captivity for too long, it changes us, and it does not end when the cage is open finally. Freedom and captivity are a state of mind, not just a temporary situation. Your captivity could have been an abusive relationship or just the normal mind framing of the matrix. There are many things that hold us hostage, whether it be someone else or ourselves. The truth is still the same. We need to be rehabilitated and slowly eased back into the wild to truly be free one day. A narcissist can hold you captive for years and then decide they no longer have use for you, so they open the cage and say, there, now fly free, though your wings feel bounded to your body and are much too weak to carry you. When you are used to small spaces, the big sky can be a very scary thing. So it's okay to revisit and cling to your cage until you are ready to never look back. Take your time and know that Spirit sees you as a fragile, precious little swallow who needs the utmost care, attention, and love. Slowly, the space inside you will expand a little more and more, and you will remember that big blue sky inside of you. It will even scare you at first to feel that first rush of wind against your wings and the first breath of life, but your true nature is to be free and wild. So what really stands out here is how that analogy that I gave you guys, that example with the chariot and then the winds, and then this oracle card specifically is talking about these winds here. So revisit the cage as much as you need, because once your soul remembers its home in the sky, there is no turning back. You are destined to soar. This is what I have for you, my dear Aries. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.